So we got the 199 spoilers, and this chapter is like pretty much giving us everything that we've wanted for a while now. We're finally moving away from all of the initial main character boss battles of the Culling game and them recruiting allies, and we're going into more plot progression here, and we're finally coming back to Yuji, Megumi, and some other characters too. Fushiguro wakes up on a bed. An angel says if he agrees to help defeat the fallen angel, she'll agree to break the seal. So we'll just put a pin in that last statement there because it will be revealed at the end. But we're finally coming back to Megumi here because the last time we saw him was in chapter 173. After he had successfully defeated Reggie, he wound up like almost sicking his divine dog on Remy, till suddenly like this image of Sumiki popped in his mind, telling him to pretty much stop. And then he was like, shut up, darn it, Sumiki. And then he kind of just passed out after we saw like feathers falling on top of him. And then it was revealed that Hanakurusu, the angel, was above him. And that's where it left off for months and months. And we had no idea what had happened. And turns out that she didn't kill him, which was assumed, but she's with him and he's waking up on a bed here. But going further, on the 14th November night, Megumi woke up in a bed in a hotel room. Yuji's gazing out of a window while holding a wine glass, wearing a bathrobe. Takaba returning from food survey. There are 359 accumulated points among them. So like I said, Yuji's finally back, Megumi's back, and judging for what it's saying here with Takaba returning from food survey, I guess he's getting food for them, and this could mean that Takaba is like with that group now, which is amazing, and I really hope so because I really like Takaba. He's one of my favorite new characters here. And judging from this, I guess at some point over the last 2 days, because it says the 14th of November, and the last update that we got actually directly after we saw Megumi's final panel was November 12th. So I guess Angel grabbed Megumi. They eventually met up with Takaba and Yuji, and now they're just chilling in this hotel here. And also it's stating that they have 359 accumulated points among them, means that they can add 3 rules now, but they just haven't done it yet because I guess waiting to figure out what to do, or maybe they're just waiting for updates from the others possibly. But there's also like a portion about Kamo in this chapter too, but I don't really want to go over it in this video. I'll talk about it in my review on Sunday because it kind of throws off the momentum of things here. But anyway, so when they asked Kurusu Hana whether she's Angel, a mouth appears on her cheek like Sukuna and Yuji and says, I'm Angel. When they tried to ask why she saved Megumi, Kurusu Hana interrupted them with, Okay, so this is massive. And this is like the only other instance that we've seen something like this happen so far, right? Usually when a sorcerer is reincarnated, they just typically have taken over their original host body, and that's the end of it. They just became them. But obviously we saw with this special circumstance with Yuji, he was such a powerful vessel that he was still able to maintain control, and Sukuna Light just chills inside of him for the most part and then intermittently can take him over. And I suppose the same thing is happening here with Hanakurusu and Angel, which I guess is the distinction. Like Hanakurusu is like the main person, just like how, you know, Yuji is the main person, and then Angel is the Sukuna-esque sorcerer within her. And I guess this means that she is also in another similar situation to Yuji, as to where Kenjaku like made / gave birth to Yuji so that he could be the proper vessel to house Sukuna. Like at some point Kenjaku like inhabited this woman's body and met Yuji's dad, and then they made him. So all, you know, for the purpose of, you know, housing Sukuna, because this was set up like 1,000 years ago. And I guess Kenjaku did the same thing with Hanakurusu here so that she could house this angel person. And from what it's being said here about why she saved Megumi, and her saying, I guess it means she's attracted to Megumi. But going further, it says, I'll help you with unsealing Gojo, but first you'll have to help me defeat the fallen angel. So we'll talk about the fallen angel, but as for her unsealing Gojo, that's kind of like her big aspect in the story here, and why they ultimately needed to find her. Because Tengen told them that Angel has this curse technique that allows her to extinguish other curse techniques, which I guess just means like negating them, nullifying them, or just straight up destroying them, which also means that you will die. But regardless, he told them that she can use this ability on the back of the prison realm, which Tengen also conveniently had. So like Kenjaku has like the regular front of the prison realm, which he used to seal Gojo, and then Tengen has like the back of it. And Hanakurusu in theory can use her curse technique on the back of the prison realm, and this will unseal Gojo. But of course, it's not that easy. She's saying that there's a stipulation here, and they have to help her defeat the fallen angel. And speaking of him, the chapter ends with Yuji and Sukuna. Yuji says, "Just looking at your face makes me nauseous." And Sukuna laughs. He says, "Just like an idiot. Before you let your mouth run away, let me tell you one thing. The fallen angel is me." Apparently there's a preview where it says Sukuna, who divulges current situation chaos. So this is massive too, and also just raises a whole bunch of new questions. So like, what exactly is angel or angels, if there are more than one, which is kind of the implication here, because she literally does have wings and is capable of flight. She also has like a halo too, and some kind of like cursed energy trumpet or something. And to be honest, I don't really know what to make of this because there's little to no information to go off of. But it seems like there's some kind of strong dichotomy between Sukuna and Angel here, possibly, because obviously we just saw that she has like the whole mouth vessel thing going on, just like with Yuji and Sukuna, but also he is considered to be a fallen angel. And I guess that kind of parallels to like Satan, because like the Christian mythology says that he was originally an angel and then he rebelled and then he became the fallen angel and turned to the devil or whatever. So it's possible that that's what happened with Sukuna here. And also, as we saw with Sukuna, he has like a different type of body, despite not being a cursed spirit and allegedly being a human originally, or at least it was said by Gojo that he was, or a man, because he has like 4 arms and like 4 eyes, and he has like something going on with the right side of his face, like it's a mask or I don't know, something. Aside from that, we can also see the contrast of Angel being a woman, Sukuna being a man, but also, what if Angel having the ability to extinguish curse techniques means that maybe Sukuna's true ability is to take them? Because that was like one of the big popular theories about Sukuna's true ability. He could just like take curse techniques by, I don't know, maybe eating you or something like that. Not really sure, of course. We're gonna have to wait for so much more exposition before we truly can get a better understanding of what's going on here. And also, I've speculated before that Sukuna is like the final boss of the Culling game, and Kenjaku ultimately wants all of the remaining players to face off against him together. So in my opinion, this is definitely what that's all leading to. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. So much to go over here. I can't wait to see the full chapter on Sunday. So subscribe for my review on that, and if you like the video, guys, please give it a like, and have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.